Peace. Yo, this is Lord Supreme, yo. I just wanted to make this video real quick, and I'm just keeping it simple. Listen, I know that the previous post that I made about the music, about the gods and the earths coming together doing music, I'm kind of serious with that, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, there's gods and earths from all over, you know, in the lost 5% nation that's very talented, very gifted, that has a great way of reaching people through words, which is today's supreme mathematics, is wisdom. Wisdom is wise words, ways, and actions. But it's not just wise words, ways, and actions. It's how you use your ways, your words, and your actions. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying personally that there's a lot of us that can reach these babies out here that we think that we can't reach. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people, a lot of these kids out here, they're acting real savage and not being able to uphold the principles and the morals of their mothers and their fathers, because they might feel like, you know, based on how they were raised, they might not be able to reach them because they don't understand, because they're kids. But for us as gods on earth, we already went through the experience, and our experience is our best teacher. So why not get involved in something that's soothing, something that's common to the ears, something that's sensible for the children to understand? And through that, and by the way of that, or the conduit in which we need to use, is music. You gotta look at it. Look at how much music that these children consume daily with their AirPods, their iPads, their iPods. So why not use that medium as a conduit to really reach out to a lot of brothers and sisters, especially the gods and earths that are in New York? Y'all should have an even better chance of reaching some of the young brothers and sisters out there, because that's where everything had really originated from. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, you know, we are universal in our approach when we build. So let's be universal in our approach on how we teach. I'm not saying we're not, because wisdom is to teach. You know what I'm saying? It's to teach your experiences so people can know what not to do and how to go about living their life the right way. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I said that it's very important that, you know, that we come together for a common cause, not just for a cause, a common cause. Because at the end of the day, to be honest with you, yo, there's nothing more easier than just spitting a rhyme that a child can relate to in regards to their situation. I mean, we give praises to brothers that do drill. We give praises that brothers do hardcore rap, non-commercial, straight street. So we need to have credit where credit is due. We need to come back and take back what's ours. All of these phrases and all this language that a lot of these brothers are using came from the gods. Came from a lost 5% nation. So we should be able to use that as a medicine to help cure these sick-minded individuals that's out here listening to these lyrics, which don't produce healthy, strong, and good teachers or breeders. Because whatever you breed, you feed. Whatever you feed, you breed. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be wise in your approach. And I was just saying, yo, let us be wise in our approach by using music as a tool, as a healthy tool, as a proper tool to be able to reach out to the youth, because they're so consumed with music that you can walk past the youth and they'd be bumping your music, and you walk past them and you're like, yo, that's him. That's the guy right there. That was spitting that knowledge and dropping that science. That's what we need to do. We need to come together for a common cause for that reason and that reason only. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, I'm only doing this video because I wanted to reach out in regards to me doing the knowledge and me telling y'all about us using music as a medium or as a conduit or a vessel to reach out to the youth. That's all I was saying. And I wasn't saying it as if I'm going to be the orchestrator. I need everybody's pure intelligence, thoughts, ideas, emotions, expressions to come together for this, because I'm willing to do it. You know, I'm willing to go to New York and do a video with the gods and the earths in front of the building, or it doesn't matter where we at in New York. But to let the brothers and sisters know universally who we are and what we teach, it'll be the best method of approach. There's gods and earths that's barbers, that's lawyers, doctors. If you can reach people through many different conduits and many different vessels, then why not use music as the proper tool? Because that's one of the main tools. That's one of the main tools that the media faces. That and news. And also another thing I want to engage with y'all in. A lot of us are doing investments. You know, stock market, futures, options, trading, just real estate. Why don't we all come together to have our own shit? That's all I'm saying. We got so much talent and gifts out here from God, some earth, some babies, that it's like when we want the world to see the talent, we don't show it because of the mere fact that there's a lot of things that might be stopping you, which probably might not be too much. But at the end of the day, you got to realize that, you know, our talent needs to be recognized and needs to be heard all over, seen and heard. That's what we need to be, seen and heard everywhere. Because at the end of the day, this is only something healthy for us. That's gonna help us get to reach out to the children better. You know what I'm saying? Teaching the children about investments, teaching the children about real estate, teaching the children about having their own and being their own. You know what I'm saying? We always say that the babies are the greatest. One thing I want to say and stress and emphasize is we can't tell the babies that they're the greatest if we don't have nothing great to show them. We got to lead by example. We got to be the first line of defense to show them what greatness looks like. So that way they can see their greatness in themselves. So that way they can see and understand that the future is in their hands and that they're going to be the stars in the link to the future. That's how we show them that the babies are the greatest, by showing them what greatness looks like or what being supreme is. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So, like I said, man, I really stress and emphasize the principle of us using wisdom as a healthy tool to help us orchestrate and facilitate the idea of having these babies come together for a common cause. Because a lot of these babies are killing each other for no apparent reason, especially over music. They hear something in music, they want to become that. Well, why don't we give them something in music so they could learn, understand, and then want to become, or then want to be? Because you got to think about it like this. The most influential thing that we deal with right now is music. It's not the media. It's not, I mean, it is a media, because music is media. It's a mainstream media. So what we need to use is more of a exercising tool that we are constantly using, which is always music. Music is always going to be in the mix, no matter where you go. No matter what baby, no matter what child you try to reach, they're always going to be listening to some type of music, whether it be positive, negative, or indifferent. It all depends. But that's where the gods and the earths comes in. That's where a lost 5% come in, to change and redirect that current of that negative music into the positive and healthy music that they need to hear. Dropping knowledge on the history of our ancestors, knowing and understanding where we come from, knowing our greatness, understanding our potential, and understanding how we're gonna lead them as the babies to greatness. That's all I wanted to say. But like I said, man, we need to teach the babies how to use wisdom properly, how to make proper judgment, how to make rightful judgments, how to be able to use discernment at the right time, how to be able to use their greatness at a proper time and fashion in a way where it's conducive to their growth and development. But we have to lead by example. That is the key element. Us using wisdom as a tool to teach the babies to have understanding within themselves to show their greatness of who they are. We got to show them what greatness is so that way they can be the greatest of who they are to other people. That's why we got to set the trend. We got to blaze the trail. So that's what I wanted to build on today's Supreme Mathematics, which is wisdom. So I trust in way that you guys having a blessed day, a blessed evening. Take care and be great in all that you do. And lead by example for the babies. Peace.